Hello, my name is Shafin Ahmed. I'll be taking your speaking test. What's your full name, please?
My name is Tasfia Noreen.
Alright, can I see your ID?
Certainly. Here you go.
Okay, please. Where are you from?
I'm from Dhaka, from Mirpur, Dhaka to be more exact.
Do you work or study?
Well, I'm a student. I recently finished my higher secondary certificate examination.
Okay, what is the meaning of your name?
Well, the first part of my name means praising, and the second part actually means a very bright light.
What is your favorite food?
Well, I have a number of favorite foods, but I really love chocolate because whenever I'm sad or depressed, chocolate makes me happy.
What food was your favorite when you were a child?
Well, when I was a child, I literally ate everything. I loved eating a lot. But one thing that I loved most was ice creams because ice cream, I was a fan of ice creams, and whenever I got time, I used to get the ice creams out from the fridge and I used to eat them by hiding from my mom because she didn't like me eating ice creams that much.
Alright. When did you cook something for the first time?
Well, I would like to mention here that my grandfather, he was a famous chef at a restaurant in Bangladesh, and my father actually learned few of the culinary arts from my grandfather, so my love for cooking basically began from my family. So I cooked for the first time when I was 5 years old. I baked a pancake for my mother because she's fond of sweets and desserts.
Do you like to take photos?
I love taking photos. Actually, I think that photos can help people represent them in different ways because people can actually represent their life story in pictures, in still photos. So I think photos are very important and I love it.
Which types of photos do you like to take nowadays?
Well, I like taking photos of whatever I want. I'm a bit of a photographer too. But I really like taking selfies because I think I can make myself look more better or more beautiful by taking selfies.
Okay, that was your part 1 questions. Now I'll be taking your cue card, part 2. I'll give you a topic with some questions. You can make some necessary notes if you really want, and you have 1 to 2 minutes to talk about it. Here you are.
Thank you.
Where do you think apartments should be built?
Apartments are basically the places where people get modern lifestyle facilities. So I believe that apartments should be built in a residential area where the place around should be neat and clean and the atmosphere is peaceful. Also, there should be a wide open road in front of the apartment and the surroundings should be neat and clean.
What should be the internal facilities?
Well, as they are apartments, so I believe that the internal facilities should be very up to date. First of all, I would like to say that it should contain, it should at least be decorated moderately, and the walls should be colored, and the color of the walls should be light so that it does not look too congested. Secondly, I think there should be 24 hours medical service and security service, intercom, lift service, and also an emergency exit, fire alert, and also repair service. And also there should be other external facilities like there could be a swimming pool, a play field for the children to play in during the evenings or whenever they want, and a small decorated garden should be there for refreshment of the people, and also a tea spot would make the place wonderful.
Question number 3. What should be the external facilities? Alright. With whom would you like to stay there?
If the apartment, as I mentioned, is that much great, I would love to spend my entire life in an apartment with my family or my relatives, with whoever I like in the future.
Thank you. That is the end of your part 2 questions session. Thank you very much. Now part 2, I'll be asking you some questions about a topic. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, your topic is activities during the last weekend. First question is, where did you go?
Well, weekend has always been important to me because I get to spend my vacation during the weekends. So I decided to go to Chittagong, which is my hometown. It was a 2 days visit. I started on Thursday and came back on Saturday.
Who were present with you?
Well, I decided to go alone because I'm a grown-up person right now, and everybody in my house, they're busy, so I traveled alone.
What was the importance?
Well, I went there after 11 years. First of all, I have my grandmother, my aunts and their family living there. I saw my grandma after almost about 11 years, so she couldn't recognize me at first, but because she's almost 90 years of age, and at this age, any person would lose their memory a bit. But when I helped her to recall some things about me, so she instantly recognized me. Also, I have my cousins living there. Some of them were faces because they visited me early in Dhaka, and two of them were very younger than me. One of them was 1 year old, and the other was 1.5 years old. First of all, they were a bit shy to come in front of me, but soon enough they made me their friends. Also, I noticed that in these long years, too many have changed in Chittagong. Like, there are new malls, new restaurants, new shopping malls, boutiques, which I could not recognize. Also, the streets were well developed. Peninsula Hotel, which is the most famous hotel there, was also new to me. Back in my time, Hotel Agrawat was at the top in the city. Well, it was a very useful visit to me because I could meet my grandmother after so long.
Alright, your time is up. Thank you. That was part 2 IELTS speaking section. Thank you very much. Now your part 2 Q-Card questions. I'll be asking you some questions. You have to answer me. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Your topic is, if you get a lot of money, what will you do? First question is, what will you do?
Well, more or less everybody has a strong desire, and most of us wish to get a lot of money. Although I'm happy with whatever I have, but I wouldn't miss the chance if I had a lot of money. So the main question comes, what will I do with all this money? So of course I have a lot planned out, but I would love to save some in the future for the future needs.
What might you buy?
Well, firstly, I would like to donate some of it to the trust. You know, we have a number of trusts in our country, like trusts for handicapped people, orphanage, alms house, etc. So I would be very happy if I can do at least something for them. Then rest of it, I would like to mention here that I love traveling. I've traveled to almost a number of countries like Namibia, South Africa, Dubai, and Germany. So, and I want to travel the rest of the world now, so why not a world tour?
Why do you choose these?
Because I think that I'm a fan of traveling, so traveling makes me happy. Whenever I travel, it helps me gather a lot of experiences, and also it teaches me how to live life through different outlooks and through different cultures.
With whom would you like to share?
Well, actually, if I have a lot of money, I wouldn't like to share with anyone because, you know, my friends, they're quite financially solvent. So if I give them, they're just gonna waste it. So I would like to help my family with, I would like to buy gifts for them and my friends, but I would like to donate most of it to the poor people and the needy people.
Thank you very much. That was your part 2 Q-Card session. It's over. Thank you very much.